So, To Your Eternity, an anime that just might be anime of the year, for me anyway. But before that, what's up guys, Storm back here with another video, and as you saw by the title, we're going to be talking about To Your Eternity. But before the video begins, if you like the content you're seeing, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. I mean, they're all free, so why not? If you want some dope channel merch, the link that'll be down in the description below. And if you want to see more of me, go check out my other channels and go follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, which will all be linked down below. But without further ado, why don't we just dive right on in. To Your Eternity. It might be too early to call it a masterpiece, but it's a struggle not to. The story follows a mysterious orb that is set upon the earth by some unknown being, who might be God. The orb lands in the earth and starts changing forms over time, such as moss and other inanimate objects. But eventually the orb comes into contact with a dying wolf, and as the wolf dies, he turns into the wolf. From this, the orb, or I'm just going to refer to the orb as he, feels what it's like to be alive for the first time, and has a consciousness now. As his life continues, he has to have stimulation in order to grow and evolve, and what this means is every time he meets someone new, or has some type of life experience, it pushes him forward as a being and individual. All the while, he's immortal and can transform into things that stimulate him, such as the wolf and many other things. The first episode, though, bro, it was something else. It is probably the best first episode of an anime I've seen in a while. The orb ends up meeting a boy as the wolf, and the boy thinks it's his wolf who died, and this is the first human interaction the orb has had, and the first ever bond he forms. Some stuff ends up happening that will probably make you cry, and the orb ends up turning into the boy and moves on to find more stimulation. Throughout his journey, he meets more people and grows to form more bonds and stimulation, and eventually can transform into more things, like I mentioned earlier. Each time a new character is introduced, you might not want to get attached to specific characters because you never know what might happen. As the story progresses, he learns more about humanity and how to form connections and bonds, and as time goes on, he grows as a life form. He even gets a name, which is Fushi, and he even begins to learn how to talk and grows in intelligence. But then there's the idea of, since he's immortal, everyone he's going to meet, he'll end up outliving. Meaning, if someone he loves dies of old age, and that happens 5 times in a row over the course of like 500 years, that would kind of fuck you up. But then there's also the idea of how time heals all wounds. And that ends up being a cycle that constantly repeats, which I feel might be the theme of the series. As mentioned, the characters he meets along the way teaches him how to live, and you get attached to these characters, and you want them to show Fushi how to live and grow as a person. To go along with all this, the animation is incredible, absolutely stunning at some points, and the music as well, especially at intense and heartfelt moments, will make you actually feel like you're in that world alongside Fushi. What I mean is that when you watch the series, you feel as if you're in that world and learning and growing alongside Fushi, and you pretty much just get sucked into the world and story of To Your Eternity, while not really thinking about anything else. The opening as well is way too good, and is one of my personal favorite openings from all the anime this season. This anime will make you feel things right from the get-go, starting straight from episode 1. And that will drive you to continue watching the series, which in turn will make you want to see more, and overall, I feel To Your Eternity is an anime that no one should miss out on, because it's gone a little under the radar just a little bit, and I feel if more people saw how amazing it truly is, it would become way more popular. So why don't you do yourself a favor and go check this series out, and if you already have, then you know what I mean with how good it is. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you want to see more videos like this. And with that, I will see you all in the next video. Peace. 愛してる